Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm here at R&R Detailing and I'm picking up my E38 740i. It's just been in for a full transformation, which you can see, but before that, please like, share and subscribe. So this is a 1995 E38 740i. It's a pre-facelift car, so it's got the 4-litre engine as opposed to the 4.4 in the later cars, and pre-facelift. You can tell by the orange indicators, they're slightly fatter than the later ones, quite slim, look very nice either way. Finished in Orient Blue, lovely deep shine now that the guys at R&R have worked their magic on it, and complemented with a grey leather. And did I say 11,000 miles? It's like brand new. Let's take a look inside. So I'm inside the car right now and it just smells like a brand new car. 11,000 miles, as you can see, it was cherished. I've not touched the interior. The detailers, I said, do not do anything to the interior. It's honest, and the person who had the car, they looked after it. They loved it. Literally not even, just hoovered it. I think that's all that was done. Just a super clean car. It's got a nice spec. It's got satellite navigation. It's got television, AC, sunroof. Just an all-round comfortable cruising car. What more could you ask for? So you've just seen the interior, how nice it is, untouched. Exterior, not so much. So we're going to bring Rob. He's the main man at R&R Detailing. We're going to bring him on and ask him what he's done to the car and what sort of sorcery he gets up to. So let's get Rob on the camera and he can talk us through what he does here and what he's done to the car. Rob, how you doing?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
All good, yeah, all good. Talk us through, what have you done to this?
Two-stage correction, basically. The paintwork was in quite bad state, really.
I think you're underestimating. It was poor.
yeah, it weren't the best, really.
I think the way he described it was someone washed it with a brick.
That was Pete, actually. Yeah, that was Pete. It worked for me. Yeah, it did look like that. It was quite bad. Bad. As always, we start off with a full decontamination wash to make sure the car's completely clean, and then we get to work at machine polishing and basically correct the paint, make sure that it's looking the way it is now. Yes. This had a wax protection put on it, and it's given that good glossy oily look, hasn't it? It does look nice and fresh.
It looks brand new. I was blown away.
It's come up well, isn't it?
And seeing the transformation when I came up the other day, just the half and half. You don't realise how bad a car is until you see sort of what it was
and what it can be.
And what it can be.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for paintwork correction. It's an art, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like making cars look this good. It takes time, but doing it right, you really reap the benefits.
Definitely. I actually met Rob, I don't know, 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's got a bit of
when I first sort of started collecting cars, and I was looking for a detailer to detail the interior on a 635 I had. Probably put up some pictures here. Rob was the guy I was told to go to. Went to him, told him I had 2 free cars, and he actually came out to me, which I really liked. Came to my house, was totally honest about the car, said, it needs this, we can go the whole way, but there's no need, totally honest, which is what I really, really liked. And from there I bought him many cars.
We've done quite a few now, haven't we?
Yeah, plenty of cars.
Yeah.
Do you want to say a bit about R&R Detailing?
We're a detailing company located in Lingfield, Surrey. We specialise in pretty much everything now. Anything we can't do in-house, we've got some trusted people around us that can do it. We just like to make the best. We can work around you. That's what we like to do. We like to see a car like this. We don't have to go complete concourse. We like to work around people's time, budget, but also do a good job. We do classic cars, brand new cars, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and anything really.
Race cars, helicopters. He had a helicopter That was quite nice.
Yeah, that was
different.
cool. That was cool.
Well, yeah, we stick to the cars here. I'll bring in my cars. I don't have any helicopters. So I brought the car in here because it had a lot of paint on the car. A lot of white splatters. I think at some point it was parked somewhere and someone must have been painting outside and there's loads of white dots everywhere. I thought it needed a respray. I called up Rob and I showed him a picture as well and I said, Rob, what can you do? He said, bring it down here, let's get at it. And Rob, if you want to say what sort of, what you did really, because I don't see any white spots.
No, it's all gone now. So basically it looked like somebody must have been painting their house and it just had like dots everywhere.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come off in the decontamination stage.
I spent a lot of time just trying to pick at it, but
but then that's dangerous because then you could technically scratch the paint.
Yeah.
So we had to sand all the spots, and there was quite a lot of spots. That picture.
Yeah.
So we had to sand it down. It was mainly the bonnet, a little bit on the wings, but nothing around the back end. Yeah. So we did them bits, machined it up, and the team's done well really getting this done. The interior wasn't too bad. That's just a general interior detail. Main part of it went on the exterior.
The bodywork,
It's come up really well.
I mean,
everybody's happy with it.
Yeah, Orient Blue, such a nice, flayed, deep shine to it. It's like a brand new car, and it is. It's done 11,000 miles. So I've said that like 5 times in this video, but it's done 11,000 miles. So Rob, if you want to tell me what you've done to the car to make it stand out like this.
So obviously we start off with a decontamination wash before we start any kind of paint correction.
What does that include?
Decontamination is the washing process. So it's a safe way to wash your car, and then we move on to the iron fallout remover, the tyre remover, and then clay bar. You've heard about clay bar on cars, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you want to exfoliate the paint basically to make sure it was where you need it to be before you start correcting the paint.
So after decontamination wash, what happened? What do you do?
So then we do a 2-stage paint correction, what we class as a 2-stage paint correction. So a cut and a refine. So basically we want to level the scratches out first off, and then we want to refine it by boosting gloss levels. I didn't machine this car.
Okay.
Pete did it. So Pete, come and show your handiwork, mate. And what we do is, have you got a torch on you?
Yes.
So basically, we would go over a car before and look for the defects, look for what we can remove. So you start looking at the paint now, and now you can just see its clarity. You can see all the metallic fleck popping out, and this car was riddled with scratches everywhere. The bonnet was awful. So what Pete's done is he's corrected the paint. So he's leveled it. He started off with a heavy cut compound and like a microfiber pad, and it was microfiber, wasn't it? And then he's refined the gloss back from that. It's a long process, but as you can see, it's well worth it, isn't it? And then you waxed it after, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did that include wet sanding as well on this car?
Well, the bonnet, we started correcting the rest of the car, and we left the bonnet because we wanted to see you see the bonnet.
Yeah.
And then that needed a bit more. That was more of a multi-stage because obviously you're sanding points back.
Yeah.
And then you got to refine back from that, and then a nice Geon wax. That's a great wax, that is.
Yeah.
And then now it looks nice and oily, doesn't it?
It looks brand new, like as it rolled off the factory.
Yeah, it looks mint now.
It was in a bit of a state, definitely.
Yeah.
So
good transformation though.
Definitely. You've done a couple Orient Blue cars, and I think with this colour it always comes out really well.
it would the 993 come up lovely as well.
Yeah, the
and,
993.
Putting those two together, and when the sun catches them, it's you get to see the depth of the paintwork, and then obviously the visual sort of aspect and the clarity of it. Where before the machine polish, then it's like with all the defects that's in the paintwork, it gives it a dull sort of, there's no gloss, there's no shine, and it's almost like a grey look that's just sitting above the paintwork.
And what were you working with? Has it been painted, or is it all original paint?
From what I've seen in going round it, obviously spending a lot of time with it and seeing each and every individual inch of the car, it's all original paint.
Wow.
It's something that we have to look for, because obviously you might get a different reaction to certain panels in the way that you treat the paintwork. But doing it over a period of time, you pick up on what to look for and what not to look for. And as far as I can see, every single part of this is original.
Perfect. So it's literally an honest example of a 7 Series with
a
very low
perfect
mileage.
example, Yeah, we clear coat measure the depth. So basically, we go around there with a depth gauge, making sure that there's nothing scary that we're gonna come back on us. And all the readers look so similar. That's why we've come up to the idea where it just looks factory.
Totally honest.
Totally
Brilliant.
honest.
I'm sure it's the best one I've seen on the road. That's for sure.
Yeah. What about my purple one?
Oh, I don't know. That's on a different level, bro.
It's totally different car, right?
Yeah.
It is totally different car.
I mean, the B12, the B12 Alpina, when that come in, it's just like, it's like, I've never been in one, I want to sit in one. I'm taking my shoes off. I took my shoes off to get in there, and I was
I've
like,
got a pair of slippers to put on.
Yeah. Things like that. You've got to have little niche things to get there, and it sort of give you the feeling of the car and enjoy it.
I'm sure, I don't know if you've seen my TikTok, I get in the boot because it's all leather. But I forget the back seats, I just get in the boot.
Well, it's big enough to get two of you in there as well.
The whole car is just a nice place to be. But again, this is very, very nice for different reasons. Because it's so clean, so honest, and I can't wait to get it on the road. As you've seen, there's been a massive transformation on this car. I'm super happy with it. The paintwork is like glass, totally honest example, original paint, and I have to say a big thank you to the guys at R&R Detailing, Rob, Pete, everyone else who's worked on this car. Their social media is going to be somewhere here. I would highly recommend them. And if you liked this detailing episode, let me know, put a comment down below, and we can get you some more detailing episodes. My other cars, there's quite a few to go. My E39 M5, my 964 Turbo, they all need a detail. They'll be here. If you want to see an episode, drop a comment below. And thank you once again. Please like, share and subscribe, and watch out for another video.